G'day, this is Captain Noob, and this is going to be a little bit of a different video today. So whilst going through what sort of weapons I could go and use for my next video, I thought about doing a little bit of unarmed stuff, but doing that out of Power Armour seemed a little bit lame. But then it dawned on me that I've really never tested out unarmed Power Armour, so this is going to be a test whether it can be viable. So today we've got ourselves just a suit of T51F Power Armour painted as the railroad black because it's cool. And right now for our arms we've got the optimized braces, and that'll just reduce our action points there. But as you can tell with the torso bit here and all of these different sort of things in this attachment slot, there's actually a few things that could actually help you out. Blood cleanser, that's really not that helpful. There's a couple of things that are a little bit redundant. This thing is completely redundant by those chem perks. This one increases strength so that it just give you a straight damage increase, which is good. Kinetic dynamo would be good if you're up in enemies' grills and like would have that sort of build for unarmed, and that's totally viable with this. You could have a medic pump if you don't want to hit the hotkeys when you need to quickly pop a stim pack, but again that's a little bit more redundant if you're just paying attention. No misc mod, obviously redundant. Reflective plates, or reactive plates, sorry, that's not really that useful at all. I don't find myself ever using that. Even the legendary effects with this same sort of effect to it, they rarely do anything. But the Tesla coils, you can actually kill low-level enemies that swarm you very quickly. Basic ghouls will go down, but that's not really a problem anyway, because you can pretty much one-punch those guys anyways. Now, we've got the core assembly here. That's good for another sort of VAT-centric build with bugger off Java. Yeah, that's a good for another VAT-centric build because, yeah, you get a little bit more action point regen. Emergency protocols, that synergizes well with Nerd Rage, but again, I feel like Nerd Rage completely does away with that. Jetpack is good if you go for the explosive vent on the legs there. Even though it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, I wouldn't recommend it. And a stealth boy there if you want to stealth it up and get as many sneak attack criticals as you can get. So a lot of this stuff actually does synergize as well. We've got overdrive legs so it can close a target a little bit quicker at the expense of extra action points. And just some recon painted there. There's not really that much importance there, but yeah. The main things I want to look at though is the difference between the braces, because you've got the rusty ones which cause bleeding damage, sort of like the wounding effect. Tesla ones add a little bit of electrical damage to it, or energy damage, and the hydraulic just gives you a flat increase of 15. I'm not sure what that means. I've actually looked this up in the creation kit, and it seems just to be plus 15 unarmed damage. So if it's that much, it may not be all that powerful, but we're going to test all of these and we'll go ahead and see how they do in damage. Now to do that, I've got to make myself a little bit of a punching bag, so we'll jump in our armor and then make a robot to punch. Righto, so here we are in our T51 Railroad Power Armour there. I really do like this black paint job. And so we've got the optimized braces on, and as you can tell with the power attacks, we're only using about 10% of our action points with the power attacks. But yeah, as soon as we actually execute the attack and reset it, our action points sort of recharge anyway. So I feel like that's not the most useful thing for it, but if we chuck on some of these other ones, I've got all of the other ones just ready for me. So the hydraulics for what do these do? They just give you more unarmed damage. If we power attack now, we're using about 20-ish% of our action point bar, which still seems to recharge between attacks there. So yeah, I'm not too keen on the unarmed or the thing that. And welcome to the channel. Please don't hit me. He'll be our little guinea pig for this test. So this is with the hydraulic braces. If we just punch him, we do 30 damage. 50 damage. That's in the head. Okay, now he's mad at me. So it looks like we'll have to just put our fist away for a second. So we got 30 and 50 damage. If we hit him in the torso, I'd imagine we'd do more damage. Ooh, 152 there. Interesting. Now less. Seems to be a little bit of damage variation with this, but okay, so that was the hydraulics. If we go to the rusty knuckles, this will cause bleed damage to a robot somehow. There we go. As you can tell, we get a little bit of damage there. Not too much, and it's not too much to sort of write home about. And I think I've pissed him off to the point where he'll hit me indefinitely. So yeah, you don't actually get that bleed damage proccing all the time, or do you? I have to look at him there. It looks like it does stack, which could be useful for attacks where you have to keep on hitting him. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing too much damage. If we move on to our next one, to Tesla braces for more energy damage, and we get that little shock effect that just confirms that it's a thing. Go for a power attack there, and I really thought it'd be essential. Up you get. Okay, so I've resurrected him with console commands, and now he's just sort of stuck in this state. If I fast travel here and back, he'll probably be alright again, but nonetheless, we still get to keep attacking him, and he can't do anything about it. So it looks like we've got a little bit of damage variation, but do we have a flat 45 damage added to the Tesla braces, I think? So I feel like that's actually the most powerful we can get out of this. But anyways, this is just a basic broken ass Protectron, and yeah, he's not going to be fighting back. So what I want to fight is, ooh, that's a lot of XP for that too. We'll just pop him back up again. He'll be right. I think he's gone mad too, but yeah, looks like with the Tesla braces, oh shut up, this is why I don't use robots. They can't shut up. But yeah, with the Tesla braces, I feel like we'll have the best chance in Gunner's Plaza. We'll see if we can do a little bit with sneak attack criticals. I feel like that'll be advantageous to us as well. Righto, so here we are in our Power Armour in Gunner's Plaza, looking sharp with our red headlamp there. Anyways, we'll turn that off and we'll get into a little bit of sneakiness. I like how we stomp around in our Power Armour, we're still completely hidden. That's the power of the light step perk. Okay, so obviously when you're going unarmed, you still benefit from the blitz perk there, so we'll be able to pretty much teleport in their faces and instantly kill them there. 1500 damage with a 5.1 damage thing there. But it looks like VATS is a little bit glitchy when it comes to this, so we'll quickly try to take out these guys, and we got a sneak attack crit on him, I think, but yeah. And we tripped over there for a second, but as you can tell, if we punch this gunner in the face there, seem to be doing alright damage. We'll go for an uppercut there. That seemed to knock her right back into the wall and kill her easily. So yeah, maybe power attacks are the way to go when you're doing this. It's really nice not being staggered by their gun bashes, by the way. That is going to help you out significantly when it comes to Power Armour. Anyways, we'll go ahead and take out these turrets just with a little bit of VATS gameplay there, because they're a little bit hard to hit in real time there, and it also help our Power Armour bits survive there. So you get a few quirks when it comes to Power Armour there. We can't crit for some reason. Every time I try to execute a crit, we just sort of stand there in front of them. But we've got different abilities to sort of make up for it, and one of them is called Pain Train. We actually knocked over both of them there, but as you can tell, you can charge into dudes and then knock them down, and with that, it makes them very vulnerable and able to attack. So we'll quickly kill this gunner, or push that gunner there. Does a fair amount of damage. We'll hit this gunner with power attacks just to speed this kill up a little bit. There we go, a nice little uppercut into the wall again. Yes, we seem to be going pretty well. Obviously, again, I say this all the bloody time, but yeah, if you're playing on lesser difficulties, you'll probably find yourself having an easier time clearing out some of the higher tier enemies like gunners.
What the?
That's totally my reaction to seeing someone in Power Armour sneak next to me. What the? Anyways, let's just quickly come around the corner here and see if we can line up some more of that sneak attack crittery. Okay, we're in caution already. I just want to zip around and kill all these turrets first off. I think we're spotted at this point, but that's fine. We've got that commander there. We'll use our remaining 2 hits on Captain Bridget there, because she's a little bit of a tough gal there. Okay, we've got 2 there. And nope, don't go for the crits again. That kind of sucks. Now you've got another special ability if you've invested into intelligence, and yeah, you can do that. That's the fusion core eject. I think it's physicist, nuclear physicist. You get that fusion core ability there, which is basically how you activate that is you have nothing in your grenade slot and you'll just eject it out the back. It will cost a fusion core, but the explosion is very, very powerful there. So in a pinch, it's actually really helpful, and it appears to knock down your targets as well. And I keep going for the crits there, but yeah, it looks like it's not a thing. What if we crouch? Can we get a crit with a crouch? Nope, we're just going to stare right at them in some sort of T-pose. I'm really not sure what's happening there. We'll go ahead and punch her down there. And we didn't kill this turret. This one actually survived. Well, you die now. Okay, we'll finish off the rest of them. I missed one in here, apparently. Where are ya? We'll knock you down into a wall, and then we'll power attack there. So, yeah. Pretty decent damage with the power attack. That's probably the way you want to do it. But we are running through the fusion cores a little bit quickly. Obviously, it doesn't help that I ejected the 3 or 4 before, so yeah. That's just a nice little effect you can if you are surrounded. And look at this person trying to attack me with a power fist, and oh, we actually got staggered by that one. That's interesting. Okay, let's see if we can get a finisher on this person. Not sure if there are Power Armor unarmed finishers in this game. That's a shame. Hope there is in Fallout 76, but we'll see. Okay, we're slipping out of danger. We'll get a cheeky sneak attack crit on that one there. That one seems to be a little bit more high level due to a combat armor there. So there we go. And can we go for a crit? No. For whatever reason, the crit is just completely broken on Power Armor. I'm not sure what causes this, if there's any crit animations to even do that, but whatever. Anyways, we'll knock that gunner down and make her fly that way and try to get those power attacks whilst running, but we seem to be struggling a little bit with that. Alright, we'll try again on the people with the stairs. Oh, that was nice. We knocked them with the Pain Train perk, and you know what? You have a fusion core. Hell yeah, that dealt with them quicker than I could punch them. Okay, now we kill this turret, and the one next to it. It's not even detected me yet. Well, there we go. That was Power Armor, unarmed in Gunner's Plaza with a few of the good perks for it. Nuclear Physicist and also Pain Train there. Iron Fist is obviously a given, but yeah, it seems to be going alright there. The damage is a little bit meh, but, you know, unarmed without Power Armor is there's so much worse, so yeah, it's actually kind of viable. Again, with a difficulty thing, if you're playing on lesser ones, you'll have a lot more fun than I did there. It's a lot less grinding there, but yeah. We'll go ahead and move on to something else. Okay, so I've been on the internet for the last 5 or 10 minutes, and it looks like that people are also having the trouble with unarmed Power Armor crits in VATS not working. So, yeah, some person said it was linked to the Paralyzing Palm perk, so we'll go ahead and try that out. There's a Raider Waster, and we've got... No? Ah, there it is! That was the crit! Now, as you can tell, it didn't paralyze them, and that is because I've actually disabled the Iron Fist Paralyzing Palm perk, but if we equip that now, we'll see if this thing is a little bit on the glitch side now. So we'll go for another crit. Yep, we're just standing there, so yep, that's the culprit then. You can't actually use Paralyzing Palm whilst in Power Armor, which is... it's not good. Obviously, I did follow-up attacks on that VATS run, so that is why that Raider died, but... Yep, I was spamming VATS crit that time, and as you can tell, every time I pressed the button, it just cycled to the next attack. So, again, spamming crit button every time. Yep, not working. I teleport next to him, but yeah, this appears to be some sort of Todd Howard bug glitch thing. You never expect to find these in this game. Look at this Raider. She's probably out of her mind on chems and still... it's like, okay, this is... yeah, this is fucked, man. Todd Howard, please fix this. Alright? This is silly. Actually, you know what? Todd Howard is probably not going to fix this. You're actually going to run away now, aren't you? What are you doing? Yep, she's booking it. That turret doesn't give a shit. There we go. But yeah, it appears that unarmed is a little bit broken when it comes to Iron Fist at a Power Armor, yeah, level 5 there. So really, really unfortunate there. If you had the ability to paralyze targets just by critting them, it would make it even more potent for yeah, you better run, bitch. Yeah, it would make it even more potent for a you know, a VAT-centric unarmed build, which why wouldn't you do? Because Blitz is a thing, and if that, yeah, that also affects unarmed, then also melee weapons there. Keep losing my train of thought because I'm thinking this person's going to shoot me. So, you know what? I might as well put her out of her terrified misery there. So, down you go, Miss Raider there. Okay. So I think that's about enough for this. Not sure how to fix this myself, but yeah, if anyone has sort of experience on the unarmed side of the creation kit, let me know if you can find a solution to this, because yeah, that's a pretty that's flawed there. Thanks, Todd, and thank you for watching, guys.